Hello and welcome to episode 21 of Rebuilding Chelsea on FM23. I'm Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, two games for you. In the first match will be away to Tottenham in the Premier League. I'll then play Brentford in the FA Cup fourth round replay off camera, and I'll come back for the Premier League visit to Arsenal. So let's get straight into it, and the team for the Tottenham match is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team then for that game against Tottenham, and it is Simon in goal, back four of Chilwell, Botman, Silva and James. It's Bellingham at the base of midfield, Fernandes and Mount ahead of him, Sterling on the left, Mario on the right and Havertz up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well my assistant wants me to say I think we need to show everyone their recent praise is justified, put on a real show out there. Given that we're coming into this one off the back of a disappointing draw, I'm going to agree with him. So we'll point the finger and say that. And let's get into the tunnel for our tunnel interview. How's your team been able to put together such an impressive recent run of form away from home? Hard work. Where are you looking for improvements after a disappointing match against Brentford last time out? We need to focus on our style of play. Do you think the first goal will be crucial? It's definitely going to be a close match, so we'll go with that. And let's get into the action and see if we can carry off a win. So as always, first 10 minutes we'll see how things play out. I'll get the league table up there so we can see that and keep an eye on things. And we've already picked up an injury after 8 minutes, Reece James, so he's going to come off. Jean-Mario will move to right back and Reece James will come off and be replaced on the right wing by Callum Hudson-Odoi. So let's get back into the action and see if we can put that behind us and go and take the lead. So I think we'll demand more at this stage. Bear in mind we have already used therefore one window for substitutions. I'm therefore going to make more at half time than I might otherwise have done. So it'll be 2 at half time, as Tottenham come forward through Kane, but it's a save by the keeper. Chilwell clears and the highlight comes to an end. So 20 odd minutes in, it's still 0-0 and it's been relatively even, although Tottenham do have the advantage in terms of XG, so we've got plenty of work to do. Not sure what we're going to do at half time, but we have a corner. It's Mason Mount with the ball in, and Hudson-Odoi pulls it back for Botman. Sven Botman finds the corner of the net, and it's Tottenham 0, Chelsea 1, and we've played 36 minutes. So good time to score. Can we go on to take full advantage of that? As Udogie finds Morita. Kane plays it out to Emerson Royale on the right hand side. Sterling intercepts, plays it back to Simon. Botman to Antonio Silva. Bellingham to Enzo Fernandez. It's forward for Sterling, and Hudson-Odoi picks up the loose ball, finds Havertz, who finds the back of the net. Is he onside though? We are about to find out. Is this going to be 2-0? It is. Tottenham 0, Chelsea 2. So what looked like a tight first half, in the end, looks like it's going to be a comfortable margin at half time, and it is 2-0. Tottenham have actually had the better of that first half though, so I'm going to say you've been good, but there's room for improvement. And let's make those two changes that we need to make. So what can we do? I think one of the changes has got to be Enzo Fernandez coming off. So I'll drop Kai Havertz into midfield. And he can play as the Mazzala. In fact, no, we'll swap those back round again. And then Enzo Fernandez will be replaced by Moukoko up front. And I will do... What else will I do? I think I'll do... I'd like to get Bellingham off if I could. And what I might do actually is Bellingham swap with Botman. And then Bellingham come off for Fofana. And we'll make that do for half time. So we've got 2 changes left, 2 windows to use them in. And let's see if we can go on to stretch the lead in the second half. So as it stands, Liverpool are 8 points clear, but we have 1 game in hand on them. So still work to do, especially as Liverpool are 3 up against Newcastle. Mounts ball in, headed away by Kulusevski to Bentancur, who crosses halfway, plays it back to Kulusevski. Bissouma into Kane. Emerson Royale finds Kulusevski again. His cross to Morita. And Hidemasa Morita has got a goal back for Tottenham. And we need 1 more change from somewhere. It needs to be João Mario, really. If we can, if I can find a way to get him replaced. Kalidou Koulibaly is going to come on. It's not ideal, but we'll do it. 20 minutes left. Let's demand more. And see if we can get a bit closer to Manchester City in terms of goal difference. We are level with them on points and games played. And now Tottenham have a corner. It's headed away, but only as far as Udogie. And it's into the back of the net from Oliver Skipp. Tottenham have turned it around. It's 2-2. And with 5 minutes left, we're going to have to go attacking and demand more and hope we can get 1 more chance to win the game. I don't think we're going to. We don't. It ends Tottenham 2, Chelsea 2. And I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, well, following the disappointing result against Tottenham in the first match today, we did manage to dispatch Brentford out of the FA Cup off camera, and we now return for another game against London-based opposition as we're away to Arsenal. Team for this one is Simon in goal, back 4 is Chilwell, Botman, Silva and João Mario. It's Fernandez at the base of midfield, Mount and Bellingham ahead of him. It's Mudryk on the left, Sterling on the right, Kai Havertz up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant is suggesting if we carry our last performance into this match, we'll do well. We were impressive against Brentford, so why not? Let's pump the fists. In fact, we can't do that. Outstretched arms and go with that. And let's get into the tunnel. It's not the best weather for football out there today. How do you think the conditions will affect your performance? We're flexible and adaptable. We'll play to our standards. And if we can score goals, we'll always have a chance. I'm looking forward to it. So let's get out there and see if we can grab the win. Arsenal in slightly indifferent form. As are we, if I'm honest. But we're slightly better off than they are. I've clicked the wrong thing there. I wanted to put the league table up for you, so let's do that. There we go. Okay, 20 minutes in. Arsenal have had the only shot on target, so let's demand more and see if we can manage to get a chance ourselves. Martinelli has managed to engineer a penalty, and I'm not sure who's going to take it. The penalty's given by VAR, and it is... who's going to take the spot kick for Arsenal? Coop Miners, and he belts it past the keeper. It is Arsenal 1, Chelsea 0. So we absolutely need a response, demand more, and let's see if I can work out what needs to change. Right, Chilwell and Mudryk both need to come off. So it's our left-hand side that is problematic. And that is what we're going to change at half-time. So we're going to change both left-hand side players. What was that? I'm going to go with. So disagreeing with my assistant. Mudryk is going to come off for Evanilson. And Chilwell will be replaced by Cucurella. And in addition to that, Mason Mount needs to come off. So Havertz will drop into midfield. Mason Mount then will be replaced by Moukoko. And let's get out there for the second half. So we're going to demand more. And see if we can get back into the game. It is only 1-0 at the moment, as Jean-Mario finds Sterling. Plays it back to Botman, who clears as far as Moukoko. And he's advanced as far as the penalty area. Pulls it back for Evanilson. And have we got a penalty? Or is it going to be just outside of the area? I don't think there's a doubt it's a foul. The penalty's given. And taking it is going to be Enzo Fernandez. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Makes it Arsenal 1, Chelsea 1 on 49 minutes. So great start to the second half. Right, João Mario needs to come off for Callum Hudson-Odoi. And Raheem Sterling needs to come off for Ez Abde. As Cucurella plays it into Evanilson. He loses the ball. Saliba to Coop Miners into Thomas. Martinelli finds Gabriel Jesus, who hits the post, and it's cleared. So exciting start to the second half. Let's demand more. And we've got no more substitutions left. So the guys out there now are going to have to see this through. Havertz with a free kick. Plays it in. It's headed away. And Saliba finds Martinelli. Thomas to Saka. Saka finds White on the right hand side. Played back to Saliba into Ødegaard. Thomas back to Coop Miners, finds Ødegaard. It's played through for Saka, and he's missed the chance. That was massive for Arsenal. Can we go on to take full advantage of what is a massive let-off? Cucurella into Evanilson. Dispossessed, but Antonio Silva wins it back. Bellingham to Enzo Fernandez. Antonio Silva to Bellingham. Havertz plays it out to the left. Headed clear by Arsenal. Saka. Now Saliba to Coop Miners. Gabriel. And Gabriel dispossessed by Moukoko, who finds Evanilson, who can't find the back of the net. massive chance, not taken. And as you can see from the match momentum, we're very fortunate to be level. Bukayo Saka's free kick for Arsenal, deep and headed home. Is Koopmeiners offside though? That's the only thing that's going to save us. I don't know. And it's given. It is 2-1 Arsenal. Demand more. And it's played in to Jesus. Havertz clears. Abde gives the ball away. Gabriel to White. Ben White comes forward for Arsenal. Plays it in, and Martinelli's header is straight at Simon. And he finds Antonio Silva, who comes forward, finds Havertz, clips it out to Azabde, back to Hudson-Odoi, Bellingham through to Moukoko, plays it in, and that's another penalty. And I want Moukoko to take this one, I think. It's going to be given. I have no doubt about that. It is. We don't get the chance to change it. So I just hope that Enzo Fernandez is up to the job. He's not. It's been saved. Ramsdale guessed the right way and pushed it out for a corner. We've got 10 minutes to find 2 goals. It's played into the middle, headed away. Highlight comes to an end. We're going attacking. And we badly need a goal here. At least one. And we're not going to get it. It's not going to happen. There is the full-time whistle. Arsenal 2, Chelsea 1. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the league table then, and as you can see, following that winless episode, we have dropped down to 5th in the Premier League table with 56 points from 28 matches played. 55 points from 28 matches played. Same as Manchester United in 4th place, but we do have a game in hand on them. We're 1 point behind Arsenal, 2 behind Manchester City, and what are we? Quite a long way now behind Liverpool. The title is gone, so let's have a look at when we're going to come back. And I think what I'm going to do is, given that I've just said the title's gone, I'll focus in on the Europa Conference League for the rest of the season. So I'll bring you back for the first leg of the Europa Conference League and the home Premier League game against Brighton. And if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.